And that's it, man. Here we go. Facebook. Namaste. God bless. How are all of you, Mr. Adjustment? Hey, what's going on, guys? Hopefully had a great Tuesday. My Tuesday was very interesting, to say the least. Excuse me. I saw this quote as I'm clearing my throat here, and that's actually part of the show tonight. And it's a great, how should we say, example of what not to do in your life. But here we go. I saw this quote several days ago, and I wanted to jack it on here because it's completely and utterly misleading. And it derives from my own situations in life and the situations that I created in life. And I'm not mocking or knocking anyone's words. I'm not. All I'm telling you guys, and I'm explaining to you guys, is to watch the words. Watch what it's projecting out. Watch what it's saying. That's why I always say, what you say most is what you bring most. Words are power. Words are everything. Now, that quote says, always believe that one day you will be successful. Always believe that one day you will be successful. One day. Bullshit. I want 364 other days jacked in there as well as part of my success routine. And to believe is great. Is great. It's that hoping sense that things are going to work out that way. That's like, here's a great example. A lot of you guys you believe that one day you're going to be wealthy, and you're always hoping for money, and you're always finding coins on the street. The universe is just answering your call. It's a blind wish. Hoping is like begging for something that's not there. What's more powerful, and what I had to learn, is to alleviate the hope. It's always good to use hope. But when you have faith in what you're doing, and faith is there's an amazing quote I'm going to share with you guys from Hebrews 11:11, coincidentally 11:11, that states it proudly, because if you switch the words around from hope to faith to hope, things start manifesting in your life in the most amazing way. And believe me, the mood tonight is kind of laid back, and I'll explain why. This is really, really cool. Hebrews 11, now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. That doesn't derive with what I just said about always believe. I mean, no, you got to have complete faith in what you truly want in life. Faith is the substance of things hoped for. Substance is confidence. When you hope for something in life, you're basically begging for it. And the universe is going to say, here you go, here are little breadcrumbs to assume your assumption of what you want is partially happening, but you don't have the whole body in the pool, so to say. And here's a great thing to analyze. For months, you guys have seen on your cars that green powder, man. That green powder doesn't like the lungs, doesn't like the nostrils, doesn't like any part of the body. To people with like allergies, or maybe me in per se. But I just kind of ignored it. I had hope that these would help the problem, as I started finding this shit everywhere all along my walk, man. Hoping is for the beggar. I was begging the universe, please make this go away. The universe said, okay. So once in a while, during the morning, it would flare up, in the afternoon kind of go away, and at night would flare up again. So it really would affect the most important asset that I have. Most importantly, obviously, the mind, but my vocal cords. And if you keep allowing snot to hang around, it's going to infect everything. So after last night's show, I got off the air, went downstairs, did the usual salt wash, as they say, to protect the vocal cords, and literally started to feel the tightness in my throat. And that tightness was the actual throat itself becoming so inflamed and infected from that green stuff out there. And I was hoping that these would take it away. But when I realized in my dichotomy of emotional thinking, that ping pong battle that we go through every day in life with everything we want to do, I realized I had to stop and I had to get these. Does that make sense? I derived that hoping, which kind of gave me a little bit of here and there, or good and bad, to the faith, knowing that I needed this shit to fix the problem. Because if I didn't, you guys would be hearing me starting to sound like the Godfather out there. Well, that should be pretty sexy, but at the same time, it's not something that I wanted to do. And for months and months, you guys have heard me say it on here. You have seen these things flying around my set, hoping that it would just go away. It can't, guys. It can't. It'll give you partial happiness, like begging for money or hoping for money, and you find it's a temporary relief. But you got to have faith. You got to find the faith. What triggers that faith, the confidence in what you're trying to do. So always believe that one day you're just telling the universe, okay, one day I'm going to have a few more of these. You don't have any faith in it. It's like trying to have faith in something that you're trying to create out there. You're going to get breadcrumbs along the way. You're not precise with the universe. Universe is precise. The universe, what you say you will become. What you dictate, you create. How you act is what you bring. And this is, it's so awesome because it wasn't until I learned and started to master, and still are, mind you, the words of Neville Goddard. He brought to me a whole new realm of thinking. And I use this guy a lot on America's Mentor, guys. Thank you for the Jackson views on this. This is absolutely amazing. But I use his words as paramount because when I started to follow what he was saying, I started to create what I wanted to create. I got rid of the hoping, man. I started getting the faith in what I was creating in life, the guarantees in life. Does that make sense? He noted, let them get rid of these things here. He noted, and mind you, yes, I'm feeling better. It's going to take a little while for the cords and it got all infected, man. Long upper respiratory, what a mess. Hoping will only get you in trouble. Hoping will only get you in trouble. It's not ignorance. It's you having this ping pong battle in your mind of what to do. And as I was coming back from my mom's today, helping her, I admire her, the pain that she goes through. Here I am bitching about a few pills and she's taking maybe 30 or 40 every day. So guys, count your blessings and believe that all is well. But heading back from mom's today, here's that ping pong battle. Oh, I got to make an appointment with the doctor. It's going to be weeks. I can't get in. And then I drove past the clinic that I always went to, in Meriden. I said, oh, that's cool. And I started driving north back up here to Middletown where I live. I turned the car around. I said, that's it. I'm done. I knew I needed something better, more power to my conviction on getting better. And that's the same kind of metaphor you have to deal with life. You got to go through the ping pong battles of emotions and hope and this and that and begging in your life. But when you have faith, you know that you need this stuff to fix what's going on inside of you. Hopefully, not hopefully, but knowingly that it's gonna come to pass. I made the turnaround, drove 10 miles back down to that clinic, and within an hour I was done. I had what I needed, and now I'm going to move forward with it. That's the faith in life. What did Abraham Lincoln say about faith? To believe in these things you can see and touch is no belief at all. But to believe in the unseen is both a triumph and a blessing. That is complete and utter faith, hence the substance of things not seen, the confidence in what you want to have, be, and do. I was, for months, I was just walking around with these things in my pocket, hoping that it would just go away. It basically manifested into even bigger problems. So all I'm saying is get rid of the hoping in your life. When you start having faith, complete faith in what you're doing, that feeling about that, then I'll get to what Neville said. I'll let you guys enjoy your night and give the voice a rest tonight as it heals back up. But what Neville said was utterly amazing. And I want to share this with you guys for you to completely understand that everything starts within. There shouldn't be any more ping pong battles with the emotion in your mind. Indeed, I do fall back, but I do learn from falling back. You have to learn to grow. Failures, as much as success, leaves clues, guys. When you start understanding how you tick, you start realize where you're going. And he noted, I think this was back in 1968 in a lecture. I'll read it verbatim for you guys. And I'll let you guys enjoy your night, man. Because I'm going to drink some hot tea and enjoy the night and relax the cords for tomorrow's show. But he noted, I'm not speaking about some magical thing where you wave a wand and your desire will suddenly appear. He's not that's the hoping. This is what I'm talking about. This is powerful. I'm going to read it again. You guys listen, believe me, watch the show over again or just watch this part and listen to these words because it's so prevalent in where and what you want to have, be, and do in life. I'm not speaking about some magical thing where you wave a wand and your desire will suddenly appear. He's get rid of the aspect of hope in your life. He goes on to say, if you want something, you can have it. If you want something, you can have it. That's whatever that something is. If you want something, you can have it, but you must be willing to give up what you are now in order to be what you want to be. Hence, you literally or figuratively have to die mentally one way to be born again another way. Oh, what's he talking about? Thinking. Your thinking aspect, your thinking patterns, your belief in yourself, your belief in what you can have, be, and do in life. When you have unabashed faith in what you're trying to have, be, and do in life, there's no question it's going to happen. We do it every day. We have complete and utter faith that we're going to get in the car and go to work. We have complete and utter faith that we're going to get out of bed in the morning. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's the same thing with your goals and your dreams in life. When you get rid of the hoping factor and get into the faith factor, you start manifesting from that. You turn to quarters into dollars. You turn your desires into dreams, into the reality, but it first starts within. As he noted, you now must change the inside. You have to understand how powerful you are. If you want something, you can have it. You really can. If you truly want something, have faith in that something, you can create that something. As Plato said, within thought. It all starts in thought. And from that thought creates the feelings to enhance that desire. Hence, you go from this, the hoping, to the knowing. It sounds so simple, but it's a great metaphor to live by. You live in complete faith that what you want to have, be, and do, you're going to create it eventually over time. You don't need a magic wand to wave around, as Neville said. If you want something, you can have it. But you first must be willing to give up what you are now. If you're not receiving the results that you want to achieve in life, think of who you are right now. You're living in the hoping mantra, the begging mantra, the wishing mantra of trying to attain something that you're only going to get breadcrumbs for. You're going to see little bits here and there, but if you have complete faith in what you're trying to do, the substance, the confidence, it's going to be attained, whatever it might be, because you have a direct feeling in accordance to that. Your heart and mind are working together. They have come together in this most powerful force. And I've said it many times here on America's Mentor. You start putting your heart and mind together, those two separate power forces, which is a proven fact now, you become this amazing power tool. And then your life just starts manifesting the way you want. Indeed, you don't need a magic wand or a pen, as I have there, Meatball. I'll read that last part. I'll let you guys go, man. I got to rest up the old cords tonight. Be willing to give up what you are now. If you're willing to give up what you are now, that person that's always kind of attaining, kind of just coming back here and getting a little bit of this and that in life and never truly satisfied, think about what you're thinking about. When you believe in the substance of what you want with complete faith and the confidence to attain it, nothing can stop you. To give up what you are now in order to be. What is he saying? Be it on the inside, Meatball. Complete in utter faith in who you are on the inside. You want love? Be it 1,000%. You want success? Be it 1,000%. You want to create things in your life? You have to be it on the inside to create that on the outside, guys. It takes time indeed, but faith has no time limit. And you shouldn't give yourself a time limit to attain anything. That's why goals really don't work. When you have faith that you're going to have something, you're going to create that something, guys. Remember that. So America's Mentor, guys, _radio on Instagram, at America's Mentor on Twitter, at America's Mentor on YouTube, guys. Thank you so much. The reel I posted today was a great story about Joe Rogan and his belief on people who he loves success stories, but he mostly loves people who screw their lives up completely and turn it around. I didn't want to say the expletives in there on Facebook. They might flag me. But check it out for yourself, guys. It's already got a huge bunch of views, guys. Thank you so much for the Jackson views, guys. Enjoy your Tuesday. I'll post something else tomorrow, guys. I'll see you guys soon, man.